This is a photograph of an unidentified man blocking the path of a moving column of tanks in Tiananmen Square of Beijing, China. He is carrying what could be groceries and on face value doesn't feel of any value. Below the surface level, though, this picture shows a man against an authoritarian government hell-bent on squashing any form of civil liberties in order to preserve communism. This photo is called Tank Man and was taken by a young Associated Press photographer, Jeff Widener, on June 5, 1989. Widener was sent by the AP to Beijing to cover a furious protest from young college-age students inside Tiananmen Square advocating for democracy within the communist regime. Protesters erected a statue simulating the Statue of Liberty in America as a symbol of their ambitions. What started as a peaceful protest eventually turned violent as the Chinese military moved in to suppress protesters by arresting them and even shooting them. As a result, members of the Chinese Red Army were also killed by protesters in retaliation. However, when the dust settled on the protests, hundreds, if not thousands, of protesters were killed by the Chinese military for simply wanting democracy. I chose this photo because it shows a glimpse of what modern-day democracy looks like compared to communism. This man could have easily let the tanks pass, but decided to take it upon himself to block the tanks to show his support for the people advocating for democracy. Three interesting facts about this photo that you wouldn't know just by seeing it is that, one, the tank man was never seen again after this photo. He was dragged away by military officials and presumably killed for his actions. Number two, this photo, as well as any other image, video, or reference to the Tiananmen Square protests, is currently illegal in China. And number three, the photographer Jeff Widener was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize for breaking news photography for that photo.